How to use LinkedIn as a complete beginner. So hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we are going to learn the ways on how we can get started on LinkedIn, network, apply, post on LinkedIn as a complete beginner. So make sure to stick with me till the end. The only thing I'm going to skip is creating an account because that process itself takes another 10 to 20 minutes. So if you don't know how to create an account or haven't created an account or already have made a dedicated tutorial for that, so go ahead and check that out. I'll also make sure to drop a few links in the description box. You can simply search them up in our channel. Right after you've created your account, the first thing that you see on LinkedIn is the home tab. Right here you can see home, network, posts, notifications, and jobs. So first let's get started with the home tab. The home tab basically means anything that LinkedIn thinks might be relevant to you, such as especially from your connections. If you have over 500 or 600 connections over here, then you'll be able to see what each of them is up to and what they've uploaded on their timeline. You'll be able to see them. I would recommend that if you want to engage with your audience or with any of the other people, just try to interact with their post, anything what they've added. Just comment also something relevant to the post over here. You can try to retweet, which in this case just go ahead and reshare and repost it. And here if you keep on scrolling down, LinkedIn will give you other ones, and depending on who commented on what, you'll also be able to see. For example, this person might have been in my connection list, not this one but the one who has commented, and since he has commented, it has notified me on my timeline over here. And just like that, you'll be able to go ahead and interact with other audiences. Right, so this is the job of the home tab. Before we move on to other tabs, at the top we can see the search bar. This search bar can be used to search for people or jobs or some kind of connection. So let's say I want to search for someone that I know. Here I'll just go ahead and select that, and then I'll just go ahead and basically enter that here, and I'll be able to see all the relevant posts, people, and connections based on that. Similarly, if you look at the top right, this is the DMs tab where most of the things happen. If you're interacting with other people, you're scheduling something, you're scheduling a video call, so you can start a new message over here. You can simply go ahead and tap on start message. You can tap on focused, other, archived, or anything like that. You can tap on unread. Draft means anything that you've not read and saved as draft. In mail means anything that you've received throughout your mail. All right, if you want to create a new message, you can tap on this new message option. Simply write the name of the person that you want to send the message to over here. Then after you select a message, you can simply just go ahead and select them. But you need to be connected to send them a message, right? So you need to make sure that you have a connection request, and which we'll get to that later on as well. Now let's go to the network tab. Network tab is very important because this will help you grow your connections and help you increase your visibility and your reach, and as a result give you more opportunities. Now you can just go to the people. Now LinkedIn will by default provide you some of the people that the thing that you might know. Now do not just spam and just hit the connect button like this, because this is not going to do you any good, because they're going to be very inactive even if they're on a connection list, because they don't really know you. So just make sure that you are of the same niche, of the same categories, you're working on the same industry or maybe something like that. Just try to add people who are relevant to your skill sets, to the opportunities that you are seeking. You can always go ahead and check the profile and see what the profile is all about here. Then over here you'll be able to see all the different types of jobs, and you can also go ahead and join some of the groups that you might be interested in this case here. So here you've got coding, you've got machine learning, you've got Python, you've got JavaScript, and other pages as such. And again, as I said, I repeat again, connections are very important. They're the ones that you interact with throughout the entire time that you have or you spend on LinkedIn. Now we'll get to the post tab at the end. First off, let's go to notifications again. Now notifications means anything that you've posted, someone commented, liked, as usual, you know it. If you posted something and you see that your post, if someone has mentioned it, you'll see those mentions over here as well. Finally, let's move on to the jobs tab. There are two things that you can do on jobs tab. One is to apply for jobs, the other is to post and hire people for their jobs. Right, if you want to apply for a job, I also have a separate tutorial for this whole thing, for this entire process of how you can set up a job. Right now you can just go to the job picks here, and LinkedIn will give you all of the relevant ones that they think might be reliable or relevant to you. So you can select a certain job agency that you want. You can see all their on-site requirements, the amount of employees that they have and everything. Then you can tap on the apply option over here. Then you can just share your profile if you want to share them with your profile. Make sure that you have your resume ready so that you can just go ahead and apply for their resume over here. After that, if you say that you want to post and you're looking to hire someone, then you can also tap on post a free job here. Then after that, you can just enter anything about a job title, company, workplace, job location, job type. Now the job description can also be written using AI, because LinkedIn also has their own AI tool right now. You don't need premium to try out this. This is just free and available to everybody. But here you can see all of the job description, the role description, the qualifications. If you're not satisfied with this, this, you can always go ahead and then just edit it out, right? Then after that, just tap on the save option there. After you have done that, you can just go ahead and post a job. People will be able to apply, you'll be able to interact with them, message them, view their resume, CVs, and so on. Now we've described almost 80% of what LinkedIn is all about. The remaining 20%, which is the most important, is your own profile. Yes, your own profile is actually very, very important, and anybody who's on LinkedIn will be able to check it out. When you're applying for a job, the recruiter will check your profile more than your resume, so you want to make sure that your profile stand out. So let's go to the profile tab here, and then just go to this little view profile tab here. When you go to the view profile tab, the first thing that captivates is your profile picture. Now in my case, this is just a dummy account, so I'm only using this generic picture over here. But if this is not your dummy account, I'd recommend that you enter something that looks very, very clean and professional, not something that you took on a vacation as well. So that's the thing that you want to understand. The next thing, if you can design something, or you can hire someone to design something for you, you can design a background or upload something that best suits your services and your needs, right? Next up, you can just type in a catchy headline. If you want to verify your profile, you can verify it with using your passport or anything as such. Then here you can see open to an add section. You can add a section about your feature section, your education, your positions, your services. The more you add, the better, because the recruiter will know that you've worked in all of these things in the past. If you have some kind of certifications, you can also try to add them. All right, we've also gotten to profile. Now we will discuss a couple of more things over here. We'll just go here, and then we will go to settings. On settings is where most of our own account and privacy settings lie. So if we go to privacy or account settings, sorry, here you can enter your name, the location, and the industry, the personal demographic information, the verifications, whether you want your account to get verified or not, right? You can display the dark mode or light mode. Now if you want to set this to automatic, you can select this to device settings, so that when you're on light mode, LinkedIn will switch to light mode. When you're on dark mode, LinkedIn will switch to dark mode. After that, you can scroll back, and then there are a couple of other options: the language, the content language, the video autoplay, the sound effects, the showing profile options, feed preferences if you'd like to block something most relevant or most recent, depending on what you want, the people you followed. If you want to open the links in web app, you can do that, or you can go ahead and turn this off so that it will open in an external browser. After that, you scroll down here, you have syncing option. If you want to sync your contacts, people who are on LinkedIn on your contacts will also be able to see yourself, so you'll be able to connect. If you want to subscribe to LinkedIn Premium, of course. Now I don't personally advertise LinkedIn Premium because this is not my job to do as well. I don't really encourage anybody to do this because this video is not sponsored by anybody as well. So you can go ahead and tap on upgrade to free option, by the way, and you can just type in if you are seeking premium. There are different type of premium plans. I'm not a big fan of premium because of their cost, but if it values you as a company or as a freelancer, then I just recommend you to go ahead and do it. If you want to hibernate your account, which means to deactivate it, you can tap on hibernate account. If you want to close and completely delete your LinkedIn account one fine day, let's say you want to delete it, you can always tap on the delete button. This was it for today's video. I hope I covered as much basic as possible for you guys to get started on LinkedIn as a complete beginner. If you have got any further questions, queries, or doubts, feel free to also leave them down in the comment section below. And thank you very much for watching, and see you soon in our next video.